Excellency Qasim Jamaat Tokayev, Chairman of the SCO Councils of Head of State, Excellencies, Honorable Leaders of the SCO Member States, Excellencies, the Secretary General of SCO and the Director of Executive Committee of SCO RATS, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. I am very pleased to address once again this august gathering of SCO leaders, and it's a pleasure to be in the beautiful city assuming the chairmanship of SCO for the year 2024-25. I am confident that under his sagacious and visionary leadership, the SCO will continue to grow and prosper. Excellencies, Pakistan fully aligns itself with the socio-economic and security objectives of SCO. Our association with SCO member states goes back centuries. For us, SCO is an organic and natural association of countries where brothers, neighbors and friends sit together to discuss and find solutions to our common concerns for the socio-economic development, peace and prosperity of our people and the region. Excellencies, in 23 years, SCO has established itself as a credible and effective trans-regional organization. We welcome the growing interest by countries to engage with SCO and support their inclusion into SCO ranks in line with the values of Shanghai spirit. Excellencies, our meeting today takes place under the shadows of new contemporary realities, where the irreversible process of globalization and interdependence has taught us that our destinies are intertwined, and the solution to our common challenges lies in working together. As leaders, it is our responsibility to rise above partisan geopolitics and join hands to secure a peaceful and prosperous future for our people. Excellencies, SCO leaders have repeatedly underscored the importance of investing in the connectivity of the SCO region through efficient transport corridors and reliable supply chains. It is time to put these words into action. Pakistan's location makes it an ideal trade conduit for the entire region. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, the flagship project of Belt and Road Initiative, supplements SCO's vision of regional connectivity and economic interaction. Promoting the use of national currencies for mutual settlement within SCO region can help avoid international financial shocks. Pakistan also supports the proposal to create an SCO alternative development funding mechanism to give the needed impetus to various stalled development initiatives. The increasingly grave challenges of climate change, which demands a collective and urgent global response. As a climate vulnerable country, Pakistan remains committed to working for a sustainable and nature-positive world. To this end, we welcome the SCO Agreement on Environment Protection. Excellencies, poverty alleviation is another pressing issue for SCO countries. The rise in political and military conflicts across the globe and the consequent hike in the energy and food prices worsened by post-COVID-19 recession and it has seriously affected member states' ability to address poverty. As the permanent chair of SCO Special Working Group to combat poverty, Pakistan will do its utmost to provide the required impetus to our collective efforts in raising the living standards in the SCO region. Excellencies, the SCO member states have a shared interest in ensuring peace and stability in the region, which is a precondition for any kind of economic development. Achieving lasting peace and stability in Afghanistan is a linchpin to this common objective, while the international community must meaningfully engage with the interim Afghan government to help them meet their genuine economic and development needs. Interim Afghan government must take concrete and effective measures to ensure its soil is not used for terrorism by any entity against other states. Recent terrorist activities has been a matter of great concern for all of us. Excellencies, terrorism and extremism, whether committed by individuals, groups or states, must be fought collectively in a comprehensive fashion. Terrorism in all its forms and manifestation, including state terrorism, must be condemned in clear and unambiguous terms. There can neither be any justification for the killing of innocent people, nor should the bogey of terrorism be used for political point scoring. We must oppose divisive policies based on prejudice and discrimination, incitement to hatred based on race or religion. In particular, the surge in Islamophobia run counter to humanity and must be universally outlawed. Excellencies, SCO stands for the observance of the UN principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity and people's fundamental right to self-determination. We must ensure respect for these universally recognized principles within the SCO borders. UN Security Council resolutions offers a workable framework to resolve long-standing disputes, including those in our region. Failure to implement these resolutions speedily and amicably has brought unimaginable suffering to the people of these regions. One of the worst examples is Palestine, where over 37,000 innocent civilians, mostly women and children, have been killed, and over 2 million have been displaced by Israel's indiscriminate and unabated bombing. SCO must outrightly denounce this barbaric act and call for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire leading to the implementation of the two-state solution, which includes the establishment of Palestine as a viable, secure and contiguous state on the basis of pre-1967 borders with Al-Quds as its capital. Excellencies, in our capacity as the current chair of the SCO Council of Heads of Government, Pakistan has already proposed to hold the next meeting of CHG on 15th and 16th of October this year. We look forward to hosting all respected SCO leaders in Islamabad on these dates. Pakistan will strive to adopt all forward-looking initiatives during the next meeting to promote steady development of SCO region. To this, we look forward to the active and positive collaboration of all member states. To conclude, Excellencies, I must share my conviction that SCO, with its enormous human and socio-economic potential, represents a promising future, and I reaffirm Pakistan's commitment to working together to strengthen SCO as an active and integrated regional forum to achieve our common objectives of peace and prosperity in line with the Shanghai spirit. I thank you all.